Hello, everyone. Welcome to the biannual Dumbsville Podcast. I am joined here today by two very special guests. First of all, my co-host, Gary. Say hi, Gary.
He left me and took the kids.
Karen, shut the fuck up. And here is my second guest, a very special guest, a huge influence to the Sonic/DeviantArt ranting community, a person I talked about, a person that has influenced me, and maybe you too. Here is Sonic93. Say hello.
Hey guys. Just a heads up. My voice, maybe you can tell my voice is a little bit off, so I apologize for that. Just a heads up.
Yeah, it's
no problem.
It's all good. It's a fine voice. It's a very fine voice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That
you know what? One time I lost my voice, and I was like, I sounded like Michael Keaton's Batman. Like I could only like whisper. It was like, it's like
oh my god.
It's like a chain smoker.
Did you see the files I sent you? Before we started the podcast.
Which ones?
Both of them. I sent you two of them.
On Discord?
No, on Skype. Oh my god, my voice.
Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, your sick voice ones. Yeah, I got them.
What do you think?
You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry. Don't even stress about it, fam. Don't even stress.
Don't even stress about it.
Don't even stress, dog. Anyways, we have no structure to this podcast whatsoever.
There is none.
There is none. First topic I want to talk about that I was talking to Gary before the podcast. Sonic Unleashed is not that good.
What?
I still disagree. I
disagree. What the hell, dude?
Sonic Unleashed is not that good of a game. I was playing it today. And it's a fourth good. It is a fourth good.
A fourth good.
A fourth.
What does that mean?
A fourth of the game is actually good. Like 1/4 of the game.
I still think the daytime stages are fine. The Werehog stages need improvement. They tried, but it still didn't work. With what they were trying.
I don't like the Werehog stages. I don't like the Tails airplane stages. I don't like the Sun and Moon I don't like the Sun and Moon medal collecting stages. I like the daytime stages, but I don't love the daytime stages.
Am I seriously the only one who likes the Werehog? I love the Werehog. He's awesome, in my opinion.
Here's the problem with the Werehog is that it counteracts what all of the Sonic games are meant to be, which is fast-paced movement, rushing through stages, clearing out shit fast.
Here's the thing:
the Werehog can feel slow and clunky at times, and it contradicts what Sonic is about.
I feel like there's been this whole movement of Sonic Unleashed that the whole movement, there's this big huge push to get Sonic Unleashed on PC, and people are loving Unleashed and hating Colors. But it's where did this come from? I remember just a couple years ago, people hated Unleashed and loved Colors. But
it happens with every game series. That's what happens with Halo. Anytime a Halo game comes out, they'll always say it's the worst game ever. And then 2 years later, they'll look back and say, it's not bad. It happened with Halo 4. When it first came out, everyone unanimously agreed the game sucked. The campaign was okay, but the multiplayer sucked dick. It was awful. Now today, I have seen people defend Halo's multiplayer now and say, well, you know what? It wasn't that bad, guys. The map design was okay. And I'll admit, 2 of the maps, you're right. They were good maps. But the rest of the game still sucks. It took Call of Duty's custom class system. I'm going completely off tangent, but I promise you, it relates back. It happens with every single game series. It happens. And it's just Sonic is just the most recent example.
Sonic is the best example of that, honestly, because of the fan base surrounding him. I think that the whole fan base, with how the vice of the fan base is. I remember when Sonic Colors came out, that game was heralded as being this savior of Sonic, and then now recently people are calling it shit.
It's gonna happen with Generations 2. Just wait. I'm
no,
sure people already do.
no, I don't want it to
It's
happen
gonna
with Generations.
happen to Generations. Just
I love
wait.
Generations. No.
I like Generations too. Like I got to play it like a couple years back, and like because
I
I
love
always heard of it but never got to play it. I found it at GameStop for like $10.
Actually, it did
$10?
happen.
Wow.
It did happen with Generations. Actually, now that
It did?
Seriously? Since when?
Like people hate the boost formula now.
Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired of the boost formula as well. I don't hate it, but I feel like it's very overused. I would like to see different gameplay mechanics, if you ask me.
I think the problem isn't that the boost formula is overused. I think with Forces, it was underdeveloped because Forces was a crock of shit. So, I know Sonic93. I know you and I played it, right? You played it, Sonic93, or have you not?
No, I have not played Sonic Forces. I've only
Good.
seen the cutscenes.
Good.
The game didn't
Good.
me.
It's terrible. Gary, have you played it?
I have not played Sonic Forces because I told myself I'm not getting myself cucked. I'm gonna wait for the game to come out and see what people think. And when I heard people were beating it in 3 hours, I just sat there and was like, "Yep."
Oh yeah.
Glad I
It's
didn't
3 hours. Modern Sonic has no short hopping or drifting, which is like those were small details I used in Generations for like speed running and stuff. I loved drifting in like Unleashed Colors and Generations, and now it's gone.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
There's no drifting. There's no short hopping. Modern Sonic has this weird control where like he like suddenly like has like a weird like acceleration cap where like instead of like gradually gaining like speed, instead he like goes from 0 to 100, and he travels in this weird straight line, and air boosting, instead of it being just like one little boost, instead you can boost in the air and it's broken. You can like skip like entire like sections of levels with the air boost. It's
well, you can also air boost in Sonic Unleashed. I think you can do that in games as well.
Here's the thing: in Sonic Unleashed, when you air boost, it's one small little air boost. Like it's not continuous. It's like you boost once. It's like, and Sonic goes back to like no longer boosting. That's with Unleashed and Generations. In Forces, you can boost in the air like fully. You don't go out of a boost in the air, and it's broken. You can skip entire chunks of levels with the air boost.
That's just lame, man.
It's broke. It's actually broken. Classic Sonic is broken too. He like the physics are horrid. He doesn't roll down the slope. And don't get me started on the custom character. Don't get me started on that custom character.
Oh my god.
It's like
listen, that was part of the reason I didn't buy the game when it came out. When I saw the custom character thing, I was like, oh no, they are catering to the OC community, and I don't like that.
Gary, that's why.
Because that's supposed.
Gary, that's why
the part of the community.
That's why.
That's the part of the community everyone makes fun of. And like, I'm thinking you're gonna cater to the worst part of the Sonic, one of the worst parts of the Sonic community besides the shipping community. You're gonna cater to them. Are you joking? That to me seemed like an economic move. Like, all right, let's just
that's the best move. People have been requesting. Oh, put my fan character in for the longest time.
No.
And
I don't finally care. Your fan character doesn't deserve to be in the game.
No, Gary, it was a great move. It was the best move. Okay, that was one of the few things. The concept was cool. I love custom characters in video games.
It catered to the fucking OC community where everyone just does fucking role play sex, man. All it is. You can't.
I can finally play as Sans in Sonic Forces. Finally.
And this is part of the reason why I say they didn't need to put this section into the game. They shouldn't have put it in. It was a horrible choice. It was purely for money because they knew that the fuckers that wanted their OCs in the game would want it in. So you know what they did? They did it, and they made money from it.
They did.
But they did, but it was a good advertisement, if you ask me. And one quick thing.
It was the best financial move. What?
Just a quick thing. Like, I talked to Gary one day. I showed him something personal, like something that happened to me. And he, remember Gary, you were like, this is all roleplay. What the hell is this?
Dude,
Oh my god.
dude,
No, I have very bad memory. I don't know if that ever came across you. I have really bad
dude,
memory.
Sonic,
Well,
Sonic,
conversation.
you know what? Sonic RP is the weirdest fucking shit. Can I just say that right now?
Yeah,
kinda-
it's
yeah.
so strange.
It's the weirdest shit. It's just like, oh, why? It's like there are two types of people in this world. People, Sonic role players who just want to fuck, and then you have
Oh my God.
and then you have Sonic role players that have like these like weird like moves and stuff like uses a tactical force wind or uses my power to block your attack. It's like the dumbest thing. It's so funny.
I never got around to understanding how someone could fucking beat their dick to text. Like, I never understood, like, because role playing, because like the role playing thing, like, you're gonna put in the ass.
Well, Gary, you've obviously never read 50 Shades of Grey.
But I've seen enough of the movie to understand where that shit goes.
I haven't either. I haven't either. I know so little about 50 Shades of Grey. I think people even question if Akai liked 50 Shades of Grey or something like that.
It's bondage. It's bondage
Yeah,
porn.
exactly.
Yeah, it's dominant bondage.
I know about that.
It was originally a Twilight fan fiction.
Yep, it should never have
Yeah.
gotten the traction it did, and it should have never gotten the traction it did because of what it originally was. But because they changed the names and all that shit and the setting, boom, there you go, no problem. All right, yep, you got yourself a fucking trilogy, boys.
It's a terrible, terrible book and a terrible, terrible movie.
I remember my mom told me one day she was going out to go see the movie with like her sisters, and I was just like, why? What are you doing? She's like, we just want to go see it for a girls' night. I'm like, Mom, don't do it. And then she came back and like she said the movie wasn't bad. I was just like, Mom,
What the fuck?
Mom.
Hey,
No,
This
no,
one-
here's the thing you need to understand though. This is the woman that tried to get me to watch all of the Twilight movies with her.
Oh,
She tried.
can
She
I just
tried.
that's called
Can I
torture.
just tell you something like about the Twilight? Like I had a friend who said her mom watched Twilight and she was obsessed with it. If I don't remember wrong, she said she was so obsessed with Twilight that she put pictures of either Jacob or what's it called? Edward
Edward.
on her face, when she was a kid. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why
What?
would you do that to your kid?
Wait, what?
Why would you
Hold
put
on.
pictures of Edward and Jacob on your kid's face?
That was pretty much what she
Disgusting.
said to me. I was
That's
like, are you serious?
That's
Are you
called-
okay with this?
That-
I would be so pissed at my mom if she did that to me.
That counts as child brutality.
I would count that as child abuse. I would
That-
genuinely count that as child abuse.
That's genuinely
like-
child.
FBI, fucking open up, Jesus Christ.
I'm surprised she was so okay with it. She said it's like it was no big deal. It's like, are you serious? I would be pissed at my mom if she did that to me.
Hey, Sonny, let me put some Twilight characters on your face. That's like that's like asking your
Oh,
kid to
my-
get bullied.
Oh, if my mom
What?
tried doing that to me, man, I'm pulling a double leg takedown real fucking quick. Just be like, yeah, yeet. No. No. Oh my god. Yeah, like I remember like she got the second movie on Redbox and like, oh fucking Redbox, that was a thing. She
Oh, I
tried
remember
getting me
that.
to watch. She tried getting me to watch it with her. I just sat there, I was like, I don't want to watch this. She's like, come on, just watch it. Because I think she's just trying to give us stuff to do together. Because like up to that point, like we didn't have much we did together. So she was trying to get us something that we could like bond on. And I was just like, this is not it. This is not it at all.
You know what? My mom once rented Divergent.
I've never watched
That-
Divergent movies
And I
or
never heard
read
of
the books,
It's
but I know what they are.
yeah.
I know what they are.
It's
Like
my mom rented the movie because it's this like I guess Hunger Games like dystopian thing, and so I'm watching it with her. I get halfway through and I go upstairs and just do something else because it was so shit.
So it was bad. It was that bad.
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. It's not a good movie. It's a terrible movie. I never read the books, but the movie's awful.
Oh
This-
yeah, there's a lot of bad reviews. Rotten Tomatoes has it at 42. IMDb has it at like a 6.7 out of 10.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, it made almost $290 million at the fucking box
Well,
office.
because of it was a dystopian film based on a book. Those made money at one point. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember the shitty Hunger Games?
Wait.
Oh,
You
okay.
think
All right. No. All right. You're gonna have to calm down there, bud. You're gonna have to calm down there. All right. All right. Now, now you're gonna make me go on a tangent about the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games is shit, Gary, and you know it.
The books were not bad. The books were not bad. I enjoyed reading the books. For the most part. Mockingjay was at some points, but for the most part, I enjoyed my time reading the books. Now, the movies, the first Hunger Games movie's not bad. It's not bad. It cut some shit, but it cut like some extra shit that didn't matter. So the first one's okay. The second one, I absolutely despise. I hate it because it cut so much important shit from the movie. Mockingjay Part 1 was a boring fucking snooze fest. And then Mockingjay Part 2 was Mockingjay Part 2 was okay. It was okay. It got the job done. It finished the series. There you go.
They're shitty. They're shitty.
No, they're not. Except for the ones I said were shitty. The other ones weren't that bad. Are they the best movies? Are they the best movies known to man? No.
Why do you think it's bad?
Because like, I've only read the first book and I watched the movies from there. I read the books.
Yes.
I read the first book in middle school, and I remember it was all right. The movie was like, nah, but the more I reflected on it, the more I realized it's just fucking
Bad.
It's Twilight, but Fortnite Twilight.
I see.
Gary's getting mad.
Why do you keep sighing like that? You keep like.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. It's like,
It's literally
it's not as bad as Twilight. It's not as bad as Twilight. You can't tell me it's as bad as
Hunger
Twilight.
Games predicted Fortnite.
Shut the fuck. No, Hunger Games was a ripoff of Minecraft survival games. You can't deny that. Hunger Games thrived off of the success of Minecraft survival games.
Minecraft survival games. Now that's the real battle royale game.
It was the one that started it all, man.
Hell
But
yeah.
anyways,
we were talking about Sonic Unleashed and we get to fucking Hunger Games.
How do we get to that
You
point
somehow
again?
freak out about this every time. You're like, oh my god, we went from this to this, and we do
Yeah,
that literally every time.
It's the thing. It's the thing
That's
we
our
do.
thing. There's
That-
that's what I love about having no structure, because it allows us to do
That's-
shit like this.
That's the
Yo, where are we
trademark.
going?
That's the trademark of
Wait.
this podcast. Sonic Unleashed is not that good.
You still
But
want to
now let's
talk?
talk about Hunger Games.
Fuck Hunger Games. I want to talk about Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah, you
Oh.
see, here's the thing. Dumbsville, here's what's going to happen. I can predict it right now. We're going to start talking about it again, but then we're going to diverge off to something else, and then you're going to complain about it. I'm throwing the cards.
Gary,
out
why
now. It's
don't
gonna
you?
happen.
Gary, why don't you blow me, Mister Gary? I don't
Oh,
know
you
your
already
last-
got. Oh, we're gonna have a domestic dispute now. I thought you already had harsh for that. You fucking asshole.
Oh, Gary, excuse me. Who's the wife here?
Not.
Where
neither of
is
us.
my
Apparently, we're
super
not a
su-
thing anymore.
where is-
Dumb
Where
Gary
is
dead.
my super
Gary-
suit?
Dumb Gary is gone.
Where is my super suit?
Dude, he's cheating on you.
He's left me for harsh, and now I've
I-
developed alcoholism because of it. It's all his fault. It's all his fault.
Gary,
Oh, harsh. You or not fucking Sonic93. You have missed out on some shit on the Dumbsville server.
I thought
Well,
that
what?
I genuinely thought I was the one who caused your pain and misery, like unironically.
Oh no. I've been. Yeah, basically.
I thought you. What happened? I don't know. My autism is showing. I don't know. I thought that because I was dating Harsh, you suddenly got drunk one night on stream because of it.
Oh no, I just wanted to drink anyway, and I just.
Harsh and I were freaking out. What the hell? I thought you were
God.
actually bisexual for a second.
No. High key. I was bi. I had a phase where I was bi in high school. I was bi for like 6 months. But that's besides the point. Oh my god, that was a fucking night.
What, you think he liked you or something for real?
All right.
For one night,
Sonic93,
I thought Gary turned bisexual, and I turned him bisexual by accident.
Oh, like, oh my god.
Oh, should we explain to Sonic93 what happened? Because I feel like do you know what's going on?
No, not really. What the hell is going on?
Okay, so let's break this down. So basically, about what is it now? It's about a week ago now. It happened a week ago, a little more than a week ago now.
A week ago.
Yep, dead mean.
Okay.
But besides the point, basically, Dumbsville and Harsh Opinions had been talking for a while, and they decided to start dating. So
Yeah, I know that.
then on the Dumbsville Discord, they announced it, and I joked that I was gonna get drunk over it. I already planned on drinking anyway, but you know, I was just like, fuck it, let's go, let's do it, let's just go with this. So I then decided to join the voice chat, and I just went off about it. Oh, have I been saying we're getting drunk? No. I'm 19. I decided to have beverages that didn't definitely not have alcohol in. There was no alcohol in those beverages. Don't worry about it.
You were under the influence.
Yeah, by substances that were not alcohol, clearly 100%. Yeah.
Coca-Cola. Beepus. You had Beepus.
Beppis. Yeah, I did Beppis. And basically, it was me, Dumbsville, Harsh, and like 4 other people in the voice chat. And I was just sitting there playing Battlefront 2, drunk off my ass, or not drunk, under the influence,
Of
and
caffeine.
the caffeine, and everybody is yelling at me to go to bed, and I'm just sitting there laughing my ass off, like, you can't make me, you can't make me, you're not my dad. And they're just like, Gary, get off, lie down, go to bed. I'm like, and then I just start referencing fucking memes and shit. I'm like, I'm not getting out of the fucking tank. I'm literally in a tank and you're not. And then finally I went to bed. I finally went to bed. Ironically enough, I woke up and was completely fine.
Nice.
What? Yeah, it's good. Okay.
And they genuinely thought that I was getting drunk because they hooked up and I was trying to go bisexual for
That's
Dumbsville.
what I thought. That's what Harsh and I were kind of thinking. Or at least that's what I was thinking. Harsh was just asking me, is Gary okay? And I'm like, I don't know. And internally, I'm like, oh, fuck, I caused this.
Oh
So
my
you
god.
So
You guys were like genuinely concerned, like, Gary, are you okay? And I'm just like, I'm having the time of my
We were
life.
genuinely, like, horrified. We thought you were gonna die that night.
I'm not gonna die. You can't kill me that easily, bitches.
being dramatic. Now you're being dramatic. Like you bisexual over a shipping? Seriously?
This is what you call an epic anime romance.
Yeah. Only in real life.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude.
Wow, dude.
And
So
this is a moment that we can shamelessly plug to Discord because you're missing out on shit like this, guys. Go to the
my
Discord. Link in the description.
Shit, crazy.
Link in the description for fun weekends with your boys, Zombified Spartan, where I'll
Uncle
drink
Gary. Uncle Gary
drink legal
drinks,
substances.
Uncle
No,
Gary
the
drinks
legal
Beepus.
substances.
Uncle
Legal
Gary
substances.
drinks. Uncle Gary drinks fucking illegal substance. He drinks cocaine. He drinks liquid cocaine. He drinks liquid cocaine every weekend, and I'm tired of it.
Gary drinks liquid cocaine, falls over, and fucking dies.
oh my god. So if you think this would happen to Gary, what will people think of me? You know, with the whole Dumbsville thing, and then you're dating Harsh.
Well,
What do you
I
think
remember.
about-
No,
well,
I was actually
wait,
looking at
well,
looking at
Sonic93, you don't have a problem with alcoholism, do you?
No.
Yeah,
I don't drink. I never drink. I'm just curious. What would they think of me?
yeah. So there's nothing to worry about then. I mean, you're not gonna die over it.
No, I'm just. Why?
You-
I'm just thinking, what would people think? We'd be like, oh no, so I'm not thinking all miserable because Dumbsville's taken. I don't know.
Do you care enough? I don't think you care.
I don't think she cares enough.
What? What do you mean I don't care enough? What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, do you like?
Do you want?
I don't care. I don't care. I want the ship to end. I want it to die.
Well, Sonic93 is Dumbs93 is essentially dead at this point because
I don't even know what to
here's
think
the thing,
anymore.
I've looked in the comments of various channels like Harsh Opinions. She's like opening up a Q&A and whatnot. I looked at her comments. There were some people that were genuinely just like, "Damn, I'm disappointed. Dumbs93 isn't a thing, but I'm happy for you two." I was sitting like, "What the fuck?"
Shipping. That's all I can say.
This is
God.
This is the most awkward podcast I've had thus far, and I talked to a guy who animates cartoon hookups.
Yeah.
That guy was chill as fuck, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That was
It would be
podcast.
really weird if he did something like that, of us as an exception or something. That'd be just.
If he did
No,
that,
I
I would
If-
cry.
I will actually get like triggered. You know what? I'm gonna contact. I'll do voice work for him over this.
No, don't do it.
Don't, Dumbsville, listen to me. Listen to me, Dumbsville.
Dare.
You have to have standards. Please don't do this.
You
dare.
can't stop me.
You freaking
That's why I
dare.
shifted to maximum overdrive.
Do you want the shipping to end?
Max a ship overdrive. It's
Well,
for
here's
the
the thing.
memes.
He's in a serious relationship now, so I think he does want the shipping to keep going.
Well,
I would think so.
now that I'm in a now my serious relationship has to happen, of course.
Were we not serious, Dumbsville?
What?
Oh no.
Were we not serious?
Gary, listen, okay? I had enough mouth pussy for one time, okay?
Say what?
I'm gonna drink now because of you.
I still see your shadows in my room.
Hey Gary, if this makes you feel better, what's her name? Blue or Harsh Opinions. She's the one with the pants in the relationship, so you're cool.
Yeah, I feel like she'd be the type to wear a strap on and just fucking fuck up.
What?
Honestly.
What the hell? What?
I don't think she meant
Wait,
that. I think she
I thought
meant
she,
like
she wears the pants in a relationship. Is that not what you said?
she's the tougher one in the relationship. is what she
Exactly.
means.
My point.
what she's saying.
I'm not into pegging, Gary.
I mean, you were into when I was pegging you. Oh!
Gary, that was one time. Gosh darn it. That was one time. That was one time. I was under the influence.
Even if it's dead, I will find some way to resurrect
I was under
them,
your
Gary.
liquid cocaine, okay?
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Gary, I'm straight.
Now when you wanted this fucking mouth, bitch.
I thought you had a thing for Gary. How are you straight all of a sudden?
Yo.
That moment when Harsh turned Dumbsville straight and made him leave me.
Oh, true. I guess that's true.
That was pretty epic, not gonna lie.
Oh, that was epic for you. That night I drank, that was pretty epic too, wasn't it?
Gary, I was scared for you. I can't think of Gary, I can't look at you the same ever again without seeing just this shell of a man who gets drunk every weekend playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. I
That was genuine.
I have to look at this man who won't go to bed and who doesn't know who doesn't listen to X.
I listen to X. What the fuck?
What, you do? I thought you didn't.
Well, no, I listen to some of his shit. I don't listen to all of it.
Oh, you're not a true fan. Then you're a fake fan.
I'm not. I never said I was a fan, bitch. I just said I listen to him from time to time.
You're a fake fan. You're a fake fan of X. I know it, Gary. We are really getting attention off of Sonic93 here. I think we need to shift our focus.
Yeah, we kind of started a domestic dispute for like a minute or two. So
This is all the podcast is about. It's called the domestic abuse dispute. Not abuse. Not abuse. It is 12:17 where I am. I'm tired. My mind is dead.
Dude, Gary, last time you should have seen what me and Gary Dumbsville did. He was up for like I don't know for how long.
Oh yeah.
He was so
Oh, yeah,
wasted.
It was me, Harsh, and Sonic93. We were in a Google Hangout call. It was like we were up until 3 a.m. posting anime trap pictures onto my Discord.
And I wasn't invited? What the fuck? Why was I not a part of this?
I'm not responsible.
It's because Harsh and I were in a call, and Harsh was like, I want to talk to Sonic93, and I'm like, okay, sure, I'll get her on, and so we started talking, and then Harsh went to bed, and then Sonic93 and I stayed up posting pictures of anime traps onto my Discord.
Oh my god.
Sonic93,
so that's how you spent your weekends.
Sonic93, I have a question for you. A very, very big question.
Yeah, go ahead, ask.
Wait a minute. I heard something.
Yeah, I heard something too. I don't know what that was. Are we good?
Oh yeah, you sent. Oh yeah, you sent us the anime traps.
Yes.
But anyways, so Sonic93, what are your thoughts on anime traps? Are they gay or not?
Like I haven't really paid attention to that stuff. Not necessarily, because you're how do I put this? You're not attracted to them because you think they're guys. You like them because they look like girls. So no.
I would think. You know what? I have to one up that. I have to say, if the dick is feminine, then it ain't gay.
Yeah, like you said.
You both disgust me, you fucking degenerates.
What the f***? Anime traps?
Traps are gay, okay? No, here's the thing. I kept talking about this before. No. Here's the thing. The question no longer is, are traps gay? Are reverse traps gay?
Is that
Let's think about that for a second. Have you ever thought about that?
Is that a woman dressing up as Is that a woman dressing up as a man?
Yes. Is that gay?
Well, if the vagina is masculine,
Gay?
Is it gay? I have to think. I have to do further. I have to do.
See, these are the real questions we have to ask. Fuck, are traps gay? That's the easy one. That's no problem. Are reverse traps gay? We've never thought about that. No one's ever brought it up. I'm the one who brought it up. I remember I went to a party where I probably could have tried to hook up with some women. No. Instead, I was asking them, are reverse traps gay?
And they didn't give you their pussy?
No. It didn't happen.
What? That's like the automatic. That's the automatic pickup line, Gary. Every woman.
In that case, Sonic93 are reverse traps gay.
God damn it.
Reverse traps? Like, what does that mean? Like, instead of the guy looking like a girl, a woman looking like a guy?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's kind of the same thing. I mean,
if the vagina is masculine, then it ain't gay.
How is a vagina masculine?
You know how a dick is feminine?
No, I don't. You care to explain to me?
You've never seen a feminine dick?
No. Honestly, I haven't either.
Oh, Gary, you're missing out.
I'm a degenerate in some areas, but I'm still somewhat of a pure soul.
Hey, I'm the purest out of all you threes. I don't even know that either.
You know, you are the purest Sonic93. You honestly are.
She is the purest out of all.
Gary and I are sitting here talking about like masculine vaginas and feminine dicks, and you're just over here being innocent and taking all this into account.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? What the hell is this? What the hell is that? There's a lot of things you say I never heard in my entire life.
All right. In that case, then let me shift it back around to something we all talk about, and that's shipping. So. I remember one thing I do remember from our talks, fucking Sonic93, was that you were trying to convince me to hold on to fucking Xenon from Sword Art Online as my own. And I was just like, it ain't like that.
Sword Art that show is shit.
Yeah, no, listen. The show shit? I
yes.
don't deny that. The show's pretty shit. Except for the first arc. First arc's okay. It's still bad, but there's some redeeming qualities of it, but that's a whole nother topic. That show has brought to me one of my favorite girls in anime, though, that I will absolutely claim as my own when Elon Musk makes Anime Girls real in 2029. That I already have claimed her. You can't change my mind.
Thank God for Elon Musk. Thank God Thank God.
But yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
My hero, Elon Musk, elongated muskrat.
Elon Muskrat. You know that.
Elongated
But
muskrat.
I-
Elon Musk.
Listen, seeing on a QT though, and if Elon Musk does follow through and make anime girls real, I'm literally throwing down the money to make that happen. I will claim her as my own.
I can't wait. I can't wait till Elon Musk creates genetically engineered cat girls.
Oh my
Sonic93.
Yeah,
Sonic93.
See, I never got into cat
who,
girls. I
Sonic93.
seriously not into them.
Sonic93. You know who Elon Musk is, right?
I don't think so.
Huh?
He's the guy who made Tesla. He co-founded PayPal but was then fired. He spent
Smoked weed with Joe Rogan.
He did, yeah. He made SpaceX and flew a car to the moon. Or
Okay.
Mars? Was it the moon or Mars?
It was the moon.
He launched
Yeah.
a car to the moon.
Okay. What about him? Or I don't
He
get it.
has tweeted that he is going to make anime girls real in 2029.
Say
Let me go
what?
find- Elon Musk has said he's working on making genetically engineered cat girls, anime cat girls, to be real in 2029.
Wait, how is that even possible?
It's Elon Musk. If he can launch a car to the fucking moon, he can make cat girls.
Do you want cat girls? Sounds
Yes!
like you want cat.
Yes, I do.
I would prefer just regular anime girls, but I mean,
You know what? I need some cat girls in my life. Some real life cat girls. What the fuck is this conversation turned into?
I see. Here's the thing. I never got into cat girls. Like, I don't like them. I don't like them. I can't.
You're like the first guy I've ever heard who doesn't like cat girls. Everyone who
I don't get it. I don't get the appeal. Like, I almost consider it to the level of, like, if you like a fucking cat girl, at that point, you might as well like a fucking furry or some shit, man.
No. They have human qualities. Just the cat ears are adorable.
So do fucking furries. What's your point?
Well, furries are full-on animals. They
Look,
yiff in their fursuits.
I love myself, but cat girls? It's not like I want a cat boy just because I love cats, you know?
It's a human girl with cat ears. I think that's adorable. I want to snuggle with one. It's nothing sexual. Just snuggle.
I'm telling harsh. I'm telling harsh. You just said that.
No. It's not like it's not a sexual thing. It's just you want to snuggle with them. It's like a pillow pet, but it's a human woman. It's a human pillow pet.
I was about to say, tell Harsh to put cat ears, and she's.
Yeah, babe, put on cat ears. That's my fetish.
I feel like she absolutely would, though.
She
would
probably.
totally.
What if she after this stream? Not this. This isn't a stream. This is a podcast. After this podcast, she's going to message me and go, "Honey, what the fuck?"
Just be the fucking Fallout meme. Just like, excuse me, what the fuck?
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Is there something I'm missing? You want me to wear cat ears?
Whoa. What is this? That's not real.
What?
That's not real. I don't know if this is real or if it's just for a meme. I found a tweet from him saying, all right, I've decided I'm going to scrap the funding for cat girls. Instead, I will focus my efforts on creating the Spartan program.
No!
No way. No. Hold on. No, I'm doing research now.
Elon, you gotta give me... Is Spartan a code name for cat girls?
I don't know.
Is Spartan...
I don't...
Spartan
I'm looking
better
around,
be
I
a
think
code
it's
name
fake.
for
I
cat
think-
girls.
I'm trying to figure out if this is real or not. I'm legitimately... I can't find out. I think this is fake. We're going to call it fake for now. We're going to call it fake.
Spartan...
All right?
So Spartan better be...
Halo is about to become real. If this is real, Halo is going to become real soon.
You know what? Donald Trump made Space Force.
Oh God. Let's... No politics. No politics, please.
No, that's a good thing. Mr. Daddy Trump made Space Force. He made the Space Force in the U.S. military. So Halo is real. Halo is real.
Halo is technically becoming real. Here's the thing, though. If they make a Spartan program...
Space Marines, Gary.
Listen, if they do make an actual Spartan program or something like that, I've never been big into signing up for the military just because I don't want to. Nothing against it. I don't really want to sign up for the military. I don't feel like I'm qualified. But if they make a Spartan program, I will do everything in my power to get myself into the shape I would need to get into that, because I would do it in a heartbeat.
I'm going to Space Force. I don't care. I'm going to Space Force.
Isn't there some sort of ride like that in Disney World? I feel like there's definitely a ride called Space Force in Disney World.
There's Space Mountain. I know that.
Space Mountain, dude. I remember the first time I went to Disney World, and we got like the after hours shit. So like for an extra hour, we could stay in the park and like ride shit. I forced my mom and dad to ride Space Mountain with me like 4 or 5 times in a row. They hated it, but I was just like, I loved it.
You know what?
I loved it.
When I went to Disney World, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So when I went to Disney World, I wanted to do all the Star Wars things, every Star Wars that you could imagine, all Star Wars. You know, because I love me some Star Wars. I did the the Jedi training show thing where they got little kids.
I wanted to get in that, but I didn't get picked, and I will never forgive the guy that was working on that day that wouldn't pick me. I was so upset.
I went on it 2 times.
I fucking hate you. Fuck it, go with Harsh. I don't care anymore. You got on that shit twice.
I became a Jedi twice. I am a real Jedi. But I'm a Sith now, so... I'm a Sith now. I'm a Sith Lord. But anyways, I want to go. I want to go on the Star Wars, the Star Tours Star Wars ride, but it was closed for maintenance.
That was a fun one. It is a fun one.
I want to go on Star Tours. I want to go.
The true success to going on Star Tours is basically like you haven't been on it before yet, right? You never got to go on it.
Never. I went to Disney World.
Okay,
once.
So one of the big things on it is like basically you're going through like you're trying to like exit this docking station, or whatever, like to carry cargo. But apparently, one person on the ride is considered like illegal, and they need to like grab you, like to get everybody out and get them arrested, and basically because you're working for like the rebellion or some shit. And they always pick one person in the ride. I have waited to be that person picked in a ride because I've been to Disney. I think was it 3 or 4 times now. Never once got picked. But on the topic of Star Wars and Disney, I got one more story to tell. My friend Albert, he's written some books and shit. I won't plug it because he's not here, so he can't make me. But he is a avid Star Wars fan. Like, he's read all of the books. He knows the extended lore, like, forwards and backwards. When we were going out to Disney World because our wrestling team was going out there for, like, a tournament and whatnot, right? And I remember him just telling me all he cared about was wanting to go see the Disney World. So we went to Hollywood Studios. And it was me, him, and, like, 4 other guys from the wrestling team. We were, like, walking around the park, right? And the millisecond he saw the Star Wars stuff, his face lit up, and he was running to go to the Star Wars area.
That'll be me. That'll be me.
And everyone was yelling at him. They're like, Albert, stop! Albert, stop! And I'm just sitting there like, he's gone. You can't bring him back. He's gone now. I don't know how we're gonna get him out of here, but he's gone.
I want the Star Wars. I want to go to the Star Wars. My avatar isn't Lego Obi-Wan for no reason.
I want to go to Universal Studios now. Like here's the thing. Do they
have like Mario stuff there in the Japanese one?
I think in the Japanese one they got it, yeah. But I want to go to the one in Florida, just like because here's the thing. Like I've been to Disney now 3 or 4 times. I've pretty much experienced everything that you can do there. And like for people at like beyond the age of 18, there's not a lot to do. Like there's a couple of good rides and a couple of other things, but that's about it. That's why I want to go to Universal. Like next time I go to Florida,
Disney World's like it has like a bunch of like shows and stuff. That's like more like show like level areas.
Yeah.
They have like cool they have cool like show stuff there, like the Finding Nemo show, that ride. They have the what else do they have there? They have Hollywood Studios is always going to be my favorite.
Oh yeah.
They have the Indiana Jones stunt show.
Oh, that one's fun. Oh yeah. My God. I went to the Indiana Jones stunt show, and we went to go watch it. And I wanted to go be like one of the people that go walk down there. Like, oh, okay, I feel bad for Sonic93. Sonic93, do you have any idea what's going on right now?
A little bit. You guys are talking about what was it? Disney World? Like you've been
Disney,
in different.
Yeah, Disney World. It's a theme park in Florida.
I can't say because I don't live there, so I've never been in those places.
Oh yeah.
Understandable.
Understandable.
Okay.
So I can't say anything.
Like you know what Disney is, obviously. I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
I hope.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you've never watched a Disney movie in your childhood, I am so sorry. Who hurt you? Like,
No. Oh, trust me. Disney was a huge part of my childhood, so
Yeah.
don't worry.
can I just say, I am so hurt by the fact they are making a Dumbo live action film.
Oh,
Because Dumbo is my shit.
with
I love
Tim
Dumbo.
Burton directing it.
Oh yeah. Of all movies, I'm like, Dumbo? Is it popular enough to make a live action movie yet?
Here's the thing.
I hate how they're making like live action remakes of these Disney
That's what I was
movies.
gonna say. Disney's run out of ideas clearly. Because have you noticed that nearly every movie they've put out recently is a live action or like reboot of the movie? Have you have you seen the Kim Possible live action they're doing? They're out of ideas.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's on the TV.
Oh fuck no! I'm counting it because it looks like shit. Because it shows they're running out of ideas everywhere. They are running out. Because they're just rehashing all of their old shit, and I'm just thinking, why? What was the last original Disney movie they did? It was like, what was it? It was Coco, right? Coco was the last original one they did. What was the last one before that? I think it was Zootopia or something.
Zootopia was in 2016, and then we had Wreck-It Ralph 2 recently.
There was Frozen. That was original.
Yeah, that was back in like 20.
God, Frozen. It's to this day, people still talk about Frozen. It came out 6 years ago.
It's not that good. It's all right, but it's not that good.
I have watched the first movie. It is good, but it's like, what's so appealing about it? It's like,
there's the Good Dinosaur. Nobody remembers that movie. That movie bombed.
What the fuck was a Good Dinosaur?
It was that Pixar.
What?
It was that Pixar. It was a Pixar movie. It bombed.
Hold on.
I love that. I actually like Arlo.
Oh, I remember now. My uncle was playing this for his little kid, like for his son, when I was at a party once, and I saw him watching it. I forgot this was a thing.
Yeah, that's a real movie.
It wasn't. Yeah, but I actually liked it. I love the character Arlo. He's the youngest brother of the whole family. The youngest son.
I'd never actually seen it ever. The Good Dinosaur.
What?
I've never seen it.
Never. I only saw the little bits that the kid was watching.
I did see The Incredibles 2, and I thought that was all right.
No spoiler.
Good.
Yet. I haven't seen it. I've seen the first one, but I haven't seen the second one. So please, no spoilers.
They all die. Just kidding.
Shut up.
Everybody gets knocked out, and they all wake up in the back of a horse carriage, and just Todd Howard reveals himself that The Incredibles 2 is actually just Skyrim.
No spoilers, you bastards! I said no spoilers.
Hey, I hate to do it to you, but I don't like spoiling.
So
but that's one spoiler I just couldn't hold back.
Ah, a Breton. You're going to die in here, Breton.
I literally don't even play Skyrim, but I have now been.
That was an Oblivion reference. You swine.
Oh no, I was just thinking about. I was talking about the back of the carriage thing.
The horse carriage is Skyrim. A Breton. You're going to die in here, Breton. That's Oblivion.
Never played Oblivion.
Oh, how could you? How could you?
I don't play many Bethesda games. I don't.
Gary, how could you? How could you?
I am sorry. I just never got suckered in like everyone else did. I was able to find a way to survive.
You never played Oblivion or Skyrim. How could you?
I played Skyrim for 10 minutes, didn't know what was happening. I said, okay, well, I'm done.
It's like a Lord of the Rings thing. You're
and also haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
Gosh darn it, Gary! We are watching that sometimes still.
Gary,
you know what we're supposed to? You know what else we're supposed to watch, Dumbsville?
What?
Your Name. And I keep telling everybody, let's do a Discord get together, watch Your Name, and you never set it up.
Let's do it. I'm going to
set up Your Name, and I will watch one of the Lord of the Rings movies with you.
I will
set up a Discord get together for Your Name, and I will watch one of the Lord of the Rings movies with you.
I will. We're going to watch a whole trilogy, even though we have to do it separately because they're super fucking long.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's why I was saying one of the movies.
Dude, Lord of the Rings makes me cry. Lord of the Rings makes me cry every fucking time, dude. I always cry during Lord of the Rings.
I haven't watched it either. I haven't seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies either.
I love them. They are so good. I always cry during the second and third movies.
See, here's my problem. They were getting big around the time that I was in like elementary and middle school, I think, and I just was not big into fantasy at the time. Like I was only really into like military, like modern military and sci-fi. That's all I was into. If you showed me like anything medieval or fantasy, I was like, nope. That's why I threw it off. And I think that's part of the reason why I never got into Skyrim. I think that's part of the reason why I never got into it.
I watched all three of them, like, before the Hobbit, the first Hobbit film came out. And I watched I was like, oh, my friends are into it, so I'm gonna watch this trilogy. Watched the first film, really enjoyed it. Second film, not as good, but really enjoyed it. Third film, I almost cried. Like, the third film's what makes it.
I don't cry at film or TV or like games very often.
Oh, Lord of the Rings will change that, Gary. It made me cry. I love Lord of the. I always cry. It's so sad. It's so fucking sad.
The last show that I cried to was the ending of Darling in the Franxx, and that show's second half sucked dick. Like, it was awful, but the finale was super strong.
Never heard of that show.
Have you ever wanted to fuck a dinosaur, Dumbsville?
What the hell?
What?
What kind of question?
Just answer the question. Answer the question. Have you ever wanted to fuck a dinosaur?
No.
This show will change that for you.
What's this show?
You ain't never seen 02?
Oh, what show is it?
Darling in the Franxx.
Darling in the Franxx.
Everyone says Franks.
I've seen 02.
02 is one of the best anime girls I've ever seen, and you cannot change my mind.
Yo, she's a dinosaur?
She's essentially a dinosaur, yeah.
Yo, okay, I take it back then. Yo, I want to fuck that.
I have done it. I have converted one. My friend, my brethren would be proud.
Can I see a picture if it's so convincing?
Okay, hold up. I got you. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord because
I got you. I'll put it in Skype.
All right, Dumbsville's got it under control.
All right.
I have to put in my OBS too. Frick, you
That
guys.
Supposed to be a dinosaur?
This is the frick. This is the dinosaur woman. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
She thick. She fine.
How does she look like a dinosaur? Or she like a?
It's not that she looks like a dinosaur. She has the genetics of a dinosaur, essentially.
Well, then it's not dinosaur. Oh,
it's still a dinosaur.
It's
at the same time.
It's a part dinosaur. It's a half dinosaur.
You may sound like you. Oh, it's an actual dinosaur. I wanna. People wanna bang or something. But looks like a normal girl with some dinosaur genetics. Wow. I having sex with.
Look at the horns. Wow. Look at the horns.
It could be cosplaying. Doesn't have to mean anything.
That's not a cosplay. That is a part of her fucking body. That's not a cosplay.
Yeah, Sonic93. That's part of her body. Come on, get with the times.
Whatever. Even if that was true, I'm not gay, so I can't say I want to bang that.
Yeah, of course, because you're a woman. You are into men. However, Gary and I are into women, and this anime woman is fine.
2D better than 3D.
2D better than 3D. Well, I have a girlfriend, so I can't say that for sure.
Hey, you can still say that. Fuck all that noise.
She'd be alive if you said that.
What if Elon Musk decides to genetically engineer the 2D women into real life?
Shit, there we go.
I'd be terrified, honestly.
That's called repopulating with 2D. Wait a minute. If a 2D woman and a 3D man make love, what does that produce?
A mess. That's my guess.
It produces a 4D child.
40.
A 4D child.
Oh my god.
Think about this for a minute. Think about a 4-dimensional child. Can you think about that? Can you think about that?
No. I can't.
Exactly.
This is a bad
because
a bad joke, but that would produce a 5D child if you know what I mean.
Wait a minute, 2 times 3. Could they make a 5D? I know, like, maybe it has to be at least 4D. They have to make a 4D child,
I mean, like 2 or 3.
Here's the thing: if Elon Musk makes anime girls real, you solve the declining population of Japan's issues. You solve that issue right then and there.
Right.
Because everyone there are just fucking weebs that want to stick your dick in anime girls. Like I'm sure you've seen I'm Sonic93. I'm sure you've seen pictures. Like there are people that will get married to body pillows.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen it. I've seen it.
In Japan, there's a pretty rising low population problem. Less and less people are getting married to actual women and having sex because men are in love with body pillows.
What the hell?
And virtual
There's
women.
a little more to it than that, but I can definitely see that being part of the problem.
Yeah, that's a very simplified way of describing the problem. There's more to the problem. Like men are becoming more feminine, women are becoming more masculine. There's lack of interest. There's a lot more to the problem than just bunch of men want to fuck body pillows.
I'm still saying though, if Elon Musk makes them real and just ships a bunch of them to Japan, problem solved right there. Right?
Exactly.
All done.
Exactly. All done. And then Japan will become a 40 being nation, a bunch of 40 humans that we cannot comprehend our minds around.
You know what makes me think? It makes me think of a song by Simon Curtis. Not sure if you know about him. There was a song he sang. I don't remember the name of it. Like I'm not sure. But one thing he said in the lyrics, he said something like, "Hate to say it, but I would fuck a robot." Made me think of that.
Fuck a robot. You know what? Have you seen 2B? Have you seen
2B?
2B? Oh, Gary, no, my man. Gary knows, my man.
I don't even play Nier Automata, but I know 2B.
No, I don't know.
I showed you. I think I showed you her too.
She's blindfolded. 2B is one.
She's like the one chick that's fucking blindfolded. I swear to God, at some point
she is a mommy. She is a mommy.
Okay.
Everyone just went silent over that.
It was like, what's a 2B? I don't get it.
2B, it's 2 and the letter B, the number 2 and the letter B. She is from the game Nier Automata, and she is thick. She is thick.
She dummy thick.
She dummy thick.
I'm gonna type it up.
Yeah, she's. I thought I showed you at some point.
I'll spell it.
I'm not sure.
I'll spell it for you.
2B. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Why did you do it twice? Let's see. 2B. Oh, dumb. Oh, derp. It's the girl you like. Okay.
It's the girl. She dummy thick. She dummy thick.
Oh my God.
You know what? Nier Automata gave me an existential crisis, honestly.
Really?
I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
How did it give?
Why is there a black 2B picture?
What?
There's a black 2B picture.
Oh.
What are you gonna against black people, dude?
I have nothing against black people. I dated a black girl once.
Oh God. Okay, I'm backing up the conversation. Nope. Nope. This is I'm stepping back from this one. If you guys need me, I'll just be sitting in the corner.
I have nothing. I dated a black girl. I dated a black girl once. I'm not racist. I swear.
Better not be.
Black too.
Better not be.
It's like that fuck. Have you seen that meme of like the picture? It's like the dam, and it's just like I'm not racist, and then the giant bursting hole going through it. But.
Oh my God. No, I haven't.
God. It's that's a picture.
Yo.
Oh my.
You know what? For the first time in what seems like a century, I played Sonic 06 again today.
Isn't there a group of fans that are like modding it to be 60 frames on PC and like fixing the game?
They're not modding it. They're recreating it entirely.
Are you fucking serious?
There is a group of fans who are making a Sonic 06 remake on PC from the Unity engine. It's the full recreation of the game. It's the game, but it's at 60 frames per second. It's in Unity. It's actually really impressive, but it's also really shit because I don't like Sonic 06.
Yeah, like I think I don't think they'll be able to make it a great game, but I think they can definitely improve it because Sonic 06 in and of itself was flawed.
Well,
Like,
Sonic93 likes Sonic
you can't-
06.
Oh no. What?
Don't judge! Don't judge!
Yeah.
Don't judge!
She likes Sonic 06.
What?
This is a good discussion. This is a good discussion now. We can talk about Sonic 06.
Oh, no.
What? You have an opinion, right? I have every right to have my own opinion.
You're entitled to your own opinion, but I just strongly disagree with it. I think the story is one of the weakest in the Sonic series, except Sonic Boom. Sonic Booms was pretty fucking bad. I think that topped 06's story for being the worst. But Sonic 06 still has a weak story. The Sonic and Elise thing is extremely uncomfortable. I don't know why they put it in the game.
It's fan fiction writing. It's written like a fan fiction. There's no like, Sonic is so bland in 06. Like the beginning cutscene is awesome because Sonic like is Sonic in that cutscene, but like, he's like super boring the rest of the way. He's like, nice smile.
Nice smile. I almost forgot about that line.
Like, I so disagree. First of all, I feel like Jason Griffith's Sonic, he's more calm, in my opinion. Maybe that's why.
That's my problem with him. It's like he's more bland than anything. Like Sonic isn't meant to be like this.
It ruins the character of Sonic.
I feel like Sonic and the Black Knight. I feel like Sonic and the Black Knight genuinely had one of the best portrayals of Sonic in like any Sonic game.
I don't remember
wasn't
much
that Jason Griffith?
Yeah. I don't like Jason Griffith's Sonic voice. I'm a Ryan Drummond fan, but Sonic and the Black Knight, in my opinion, unironically, has one of the greatest portrayals of Sonic in any media, in any Sonic thing, ever.
I don't remember how Sonic was in that game. I haven't played that game for a long time, but for me, Sonic was pretty much. Here's the thing, Ryan Drummond's Sonic, he was more cool, more like. How to put this adventures like, all right, let's do it.
He's a teenager. He's a teenager.
Pretty much.
Because Sonic is a teenager. Sonic is a teenage character.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just like my comparison. Yeah. Jason Griffith's Sonic, he's still cocky and all that, but he's more calm. Ryan Drummond's Sonic, he's more like, I'm a hero. I'm gonna say the day you can never beat me.
So like Jason Griffith's Sonic, I feel like he only has one emotion for every one singular emotion for every line where he's like, whoa, hey, hi, yeah, whoa. That's how he delivers his lines. He's like, whoa, yeah.
Whoa.
I have recreated Jason Griffith's voice to a formula where I talk like this, and every time I do this, my pitch goes up at the end. It's a formula at this point. Every line I do in my Sonic voice, it's a formula. You hear how it goes up? My pitch goes up.
Yeah. Let me try. Woohoo! Now we're talking. Bring it on.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's go. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Too cool. Yeah.
He does it really fucking good, actually. Like, it's
scary.
A little concerning.
It took years to perfect it. It took years to perfect this. Yeah. It took years to do it. Whoa.
Okay, try to impersonate like a Ryan or Roger. Let me. Do that.
So with Roger, I don't like Roger at all. I used to like him in Colors, but I hate him now. It's just one. It's just one weird deep.
Just one voice.
It's like, oh, it's me. It's being cocky. I still gotta work on the voice. I ran all the way here. I'm super cocky. I like to baldy nose hair. Yeah. I'm super cocky and I fucking bitches.
That's my problem with Roger Sonic. He's more like
Hoopa Dooba.
Lord,
What?
he's more like I'm cool for the kids. Like it feels like he's
How
trying.
do you do, fellow kids?
And the sad thing, Roger and Roger Craig Smith isn't a bad voice actor. He
No,
voiced
it's not.
Ezio in Assassin's Creed, and he was genuinely great. He was Batman in Arkham Origins, and he was phenomenal as Batman in Arkham Origins.
He was Thomas in regular show. If you know regular show,
Yeah.
he was
Wait.
Thomas there.
Who was Thomas? Who was Thomas again? Remind me.
What is he?
Wait. Was that like the one guy they introduced later on? And he was
Yeah,
like some fucking Russian spy or some shit?
Yeah, something like that. That's him.
Oh my god!
He was the goat. He was the goat.
He's a goat. He's a goat.
Oh
He
my
was-
god!
He voiced a lot of characters in that show. Not just him, but he voiced a lot of the characters, even not important characters. Or like in one episode, he even voiced them. So yeah, you're right. He's not a bad voice actor. But when it comes to Sonic, it's like, let me give you an example. Like in Forces, he's like, "Oh, you worry too much. Look, don't worry, I'm perfectly fine.
I
It's been
think-
generations in you. You okay?" It's like,
I think the problem is more of the writing he's given than the actual voice acting, because I think
that makes sense.
because I don't like how he portrays Sonic. It sounds too adult he sounds like an adult to me, because Sonic is a teenager, and
Mhm.
Roger sounds like an adult, and I don't like. It's too deep. It's way too deep. But I think that he's been given material where he can't show off his skills because he's given lines that are terrible. He's either given stuff that's way too comedic or really, really bland, like Forces.
Yeah,
So he
this makes.
So he can't emote as much. Once again, the guy can emote fine. Batman Arkham Origins, he was phenomenal as Batman. He was Chris Redfield in Resident Evil, and he was a badass in that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that he's not given good lines as Sonic.
Yeah, like overall in Sonic, the characters are very not emotional. Like they don't show much emotional, so it makes sense.
I tend to disagree. Sonic Adventure,
What?
Sonic characters can show emotion,
No.
should show emotion.
Don't get me wrong. Not the older games, the newer games.
Oh,
the new
okay, I gotcha. Yeah.
newer games.
I agree. That's the problem with the newer games. They don't show any sort of. Sonic is always cocky. Tails is always smart. Eggman's always evil. Amy's always obsessed with Sonic. Knuckles is a bit of a doof. It's the same sort of formula.
I agree. I agree. That was something I said in my Sonic Boom rant, and something else I said in my Sonic Forces short video. It's like one thing that really bothered me was Sonic's character in Forces. I guess I'm pretty positive. I'm only saying this as still a fangirl, but I can't stand how he's not helping him up. It's like I really would like to see Sonic do something else than just being cocky and heroic all the freaking time. I said it makes him very unrealistic, and it's like at the end, it's very annoying.
To be fair, we're talking about an anthropomorphic hedgehog that eats chili dogs. I don't know. It's kind of hard to try and ask for realism out of that.
Well, we're not asking for. I'm not.
That.
I'm not asking for realism. I'm asking for good storytelling. There's a difference, Gary.
That is
and
true. That is true.
and I'm asking for character development. Like
Yeah.
you introduce a character, you want to see them process like in real life. Like it's like when you're a kid, you want to see them develop. It's the same thing with characters.
I'm going.
I agree with
hate,
that, but
I hate to interrupt this real quick, but I'm going to grab some water. I'm 2 steps away from it, so I'll be real quick.
All right.
All right.
I'll be.
Meantime.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go off on a tangent for 10 seconds, and I agree that Sonic, I would agree to I want to see Sonic get character development, but the problem is we've never really seen a continuous universe where they can carry over those traits that Sonic builds in the other games and see him bring them over to the other games. Because essentially every game is almost its own universe except for the Adventure series. Then we had Sonic Heroes. Then we had Shadow the Hedgehog. That's its own little thing. Then we got Sonic 06. That's its own little thing. Then we got Unleashed. That's its own little thing. It's hard to carry the progression of a character between different universes where they have the opportunities to change them and how they behave and what's going on in the world. It's hard to carry over those traits that he learns. So unless they build a full
I'm back.
universe, so
Ah.
like, all right. So unless they build a full universe that
Yeah.
Sonic can like stay in for a few years to come and can build his character off that, it's gonna be hard for them to be able to actually pull that off and make it successful without it contradicting itself in later games.
Well,
I
like,
see.
well,
I see
Sonic has already contradicted himself like so many times.
Uh,
He's been suffering through an almost like 20-year identity crisis.
And that's what I'm saying. It's hard to carry over like character like progression through different universes when they keep jumping him around, where essentially he's never in the same universe twice, except for the Sonic Adventure series.
All they
Yeah.
really need to do is just make good stories again, and like just like have character development again, and not like ruin it. Like if like there are long-running series that can do that. Like Metal Gear Solid's been able to do that for at least 4 games. Mega Man's been able to do that. To an extent, Mario's been able to do that. Assassin's Creed can kind of do it, even though it's
Yeah.
Yeah, like I agree. Like I talked about it the other day with my other friend. We talked about. He even said to me like, "What if it was like the Sonic games would be a game series?" Like I was like, "Yeah, that'd be a very good idea." We talked the same topic not too long ago, and like I agree completely. And Sonic he's a both. He has continuity, but at the same time he doesn't. Like for example. The things that occurred in Sonic Heroes and Shadow Hedgehog, for example, it's a continuity for Shadow because he had a lot of character development ever since Adventure 2 battle. And even had character development in Sonic 06. And Shadow, out of all characters in the franchise, he has the most character development, even more character development than the main character, which is sad.
I think that to like bounce off of that, I think that Sonic games, when it comes to consistency, they're terrible at keeping a consistent universe. Like Sonic Forces breaks a lot of the lore rules. Like for example, Chemical Plant is its own island, I guess.
What? It's an island?
Yeah, in the game on the world map, Chemical Plant is located on an island. Green Hill Zone is located inland instead of like in South Island. Like,
what?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's my problem. That's why I'm saying they need to like Sonic Team needs to hunker down and build like a world in a series with a story that they can continue to evolve on for years to come.
Yeah.
Build the next Sonic adventure. Like build a new universe that we can get behind and watch the characters grow and develop. Like give us something to invest in, because each game you're essentially flipping a switch and resetting that investment over again.
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
And it's hard, and you can only do it so many times before players just say, "All right, I don't care for this anymore." Like it'll keep more fans over if you build that universe, like that game series, that'll keep players sticking around.
Okay, let me ask you something, Gary, and also Dumbsville. Have you both played both Adventure 1 and 2 battle?
Of course.
I played Adventure 2. I played Adventure 2, yes.
I've played Adventure 1 multiple times and Adventure 2 multiple. I own Adventure 2 on Dreamcast, GameCube, and PC, and I own Adventure 1 on Dreamcast and PC. I'm trying to get a GameCube, the GameCube version as well.
Awesome.
I used to own the GameCube version, but I sold it a long time ago, so I'm trying to get it back.
Oh, GameCube's awesome! How dare you sell it?
It was a long time ago, back when I sold my Wii for a 360.
Not even the Wii! How dare you? What is the even consoles?
That was a long.
Oh
I own a GameCube now. Like, calm down, fam. I'm trying to re-get Adventure 1, but honestly, I don't.
Don't calm down. You sold my favorite consoles.
Well, I don't really need though the GameCube version, because I own the PC and the Dreamcast versions, which are great versions.
Still,
yeah.
That you have the audacity to sell out the best consoles ever.
I'll say the Wii is like a fantastic party console.
I can play.
Like, it's a great game to have. It's a great console to play like party games.
I can just play with Wii games. I can just play Wii games on my PC.
Yeah, you can essentially mod them on PC at this point.
Yeah.
I prefer consoles. It feels like PC's just wonky. She's gonna get messy. So I prefer.
Sonic93, you haven't experienced the PC Master Race yet.
Okay.
On Wii, Sonic Colors runs at 30 FPS. On PC using the Dolphin emulator, which may or may not be legal, but
Wait, what's illegal? What?
What?
I mean it technically counts as piracy, but it's also abandonware.
I love there's like on the topic of piracy, I'll let you get back to your thing in a second. There was like this Halo 2 mod or something I installed, and essentially there's a part where you have to be like, oh, if you're downloading this, you have to agree that you've technically supported the developer and own the original game. And they have it in quotes because they know damn well more than half the people downloading it don't own the original game. They just want to get it on PC. It's super funny. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so the reason I'm asking why any of you have played Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 battles, that have you noticed the way Tails was independent and trying to do things without Sonic?
Yes. Oh my! Don't get me started on this.
Yes. He doesn't do that anymore. Yeah, Tails is no longer independent. Sega's reversed all that.
And that's my continuity issues coming into play.
That's an example.
Thing.
That's an example of a continuity issue where Sega doesn't know what to do.
Sega doesn't know what they're doing with any of the characters anymore. They don't know. They're just kind of putting them wherever they get appealing.
Whatever works for the story, pretty much.
You know what I learned recently, though? This is interesting. This is slightly off topic, but I've learned something somewhat recently, and this shocked me. Apparently, there is a theory that Sonic 06 is actually a prequel to Sonic Rush.
What?
Hold on. Give me a second to let me process this.
It would explain a Blaze role in that game, I guess, but still, I never heard of that. I heard that Sonic 06 got Sonic Adventure 3. That's what I heard.
Sonic 06 is not Adventure 3.
So why the fuck is Blaze alive then in Sonic Rush? How is she the queen of this world, or is it like some alternate dimension bullshit?
Here's the theory. Here's the theory. When Blaze quote-unquote died in 06, in actuality, she was transported over to a different dimension where she lost her memory of everything.
So it's an isekai anime.
They kind of hinted that in Sonic Generations. Like when you play on a Blaze mission, I think it was Crisis City, she even said like, this place looks familiar to me. So yeah.
And it's implied in Colors for the DS as well. There's a
they made Sonic 06, I remember.
Yeah. And so like there's implication. So like Blaze apparently was transported to the Soul Dimension in Sonic 06, where she ruled as what was a queen?
Yeah, queen.
Yeah, she lost.
This is just sounding like This is literally sounding like an isekai anime.
She lost her memory, and meanwhile, after Blaze died, Elise blew out the flame. And at the end of Sonic 06, and everyone lost their memory in that game.
Daily reminder, Elise was literally getting ready to just say, fuck the world, I don't want to forget an anthropomorphic hedgehog. She literally was getting ready to just say, fuck all that noise. It was, that genuinely frustrated me.
That's not how I saw it. I saw it as in, of course, Elise cares about the world. She was just upset. That's how I see it.
I mean, like, the thing is, Elise, she didn't get to earn that sort of moment because Elise is such a bland character with no personality whatsoever.
Yeah, if it was to a character that I cared about, like that I grew to be attached to, I would absolutely vibe with her and be like, I understand. Yeah, this is a problem. But her character just never got that traction with me, and as a result, that part just came off as like, excuse me, what the fuck?
Yeah, part of the reason why, in contrast, Sally Acorn works as a character is that Sally Acorn has genuine character moments. Sally Acorn.
Hello?
Hello?
I can't hear you, Dumbsville.
What? You can't hear me?
His mic just got hard.
Oh, what? What?
What happened?
What? I'm still here.
Here's the thing.
Dumbsville, what happened?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
He was like, "Oh, cut off!" I was like, "What the hell happened?"
Oh, can you hear me now though?
We can hear you now.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Oh, geez. Well, my audience can hear me though because I'm recording my microphone from my computer. Anyways, why Princess Sally Acorn works as a character in contrast with Elise, is because Sally Acorn has character development. Like in SatAM, she is constantly looking for her father. She is constantly trying to keep this small ragtag resistance group together. She also is a mother to Tails. She's a genuine character who grows as a character, who has character flaws but still has to work through them. She gets desperate because that's the world the characters live in. They have to be desperate. With Elise, she does nothing. She does nothing at all. She doesn't fight. She mopes around. She kind of just walks around and is like, "I'm a princess and it's so hard being a princess. It's so hard." She kind of just does that. And it's like, "Oh, I love my blue furry hedgehog. I want to yiff him." She does.
My God.
She does.
Oh God.
I need to say something. You guys are probably gonna be like, "What?" Two things. First of all, I like Elise. I actually like her. And secondly, yeah, I know. And secondly, the things you say, I see what you mean, but I disagree. And I'm gonna explain. Like, I see that for me, a character doesn't have to, how do I put this, be able to fight or be independent to be written as a good character. For me, I see. What?
Well, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, a character doesn't have to fight to be a good character, but they have to at least have a personality. Elise's person.
Yeah, okay.
I can define Elise's character as being a woman who is a love interest who exists. I know nothing else. I don't know what she likes. I don't know what she dislikes.
Okay.
I know, like, basic information about her, but I know nothing else. She has no personality. She is so boring. I don't have any emotional attachment to her.
I wouldn't say she doesn't have a personality, but yeah, that you want to get to know her more. Yeah, I get that. But when you said that she's just a boring character and all that, and love interest, let me tell you, of a character I feel that way exactly. I don't think you guys know TMNT, overall Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I know about it.
I know what it is. I've got a rough idea of how the world works. That's
okay. That's fine. So there's different versions, different reincarnations. So there's one that came out in 2012, and one thing they're known for is ship service.
What?
Ship service.
Wait.
I'm not joking.
Stop.
What?
You're telling me people ship these fucking turtles?
No. Well,
Gary,
Gary,
if people ship Sonic characters, they can ship the talking turtles.
I know I shouldn't be surprised. I really shouldn't, but I still am.
It's disgusting, but that's not my point. I don't mean ship service by the turtles themselves with each other. I mean ship service. Let me give an example. April O'Neil. A lot of people say she's a Mary Sue. And for me, she has traits of a Mary Sue. She treats Donatello, the purple one, like crap. The writers don't make it consistent.
That's not a Mary Sue trait. That's a bad character. Yeah. Like, I know what a Mary Sue, like a Mary Sue is a perfect character basically who is.
No. That's not what I mean. I don't. People say she's a Mary Sue. I don't think she's a Mary Sue, but she has traits of one. But that's not one of them. Let me tell you. What makes her a Mary Sue? What people say she's a Mary Sue? She has psychic powers. She has 2 love interests. She became a kunoichi very quickly, while the turtles had to train for years to get to that part. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't watched the show, but it's not the point. I'm just saying what people think about her. What my problem is with the ship service and the show, they don't make it clear what April feels about Donatello. They make her play with his feelings. They only give hints so the fans can enjoy it without any development, any consistency. And Casey Jones came in season 2, and they made this ridiculous love triangle drama. There's no explanation. It's
he was
just there.
He was played by.
There.
Oh yeah, Casey. He was played by Arrow in the live action movie, wasn't he?
What?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But in the Nickelodeon, he was played by Josh Peck, the one who was in.
You know the
What?
you know the live action movies, the new ones by Michael Bay.
Oh yeah.
Those people,
yeah,
those garbage movies. In the second one, they had Casey Jones, and he was played by the guy who played as Arrow in the Arrow show.
See, I started watching Arrow, so I know who that is, and I just wow.
Yeah, like the first season is good of Arrow. I love the first season of Arrow. That's some badass shit.
Back. What do you say?
Like I was just saying that Arrow, the first season is badass. I love Arrow.
All right. So back what I was saying, like the show. I'm not gonna say everything because you don't know much about the show. But what you said about Elise, that's why I felt about one character called Mona Lisa. She was a Salamandrian character. She was so bland. Mona Lisa. Type in TMT Mona Lisa 2012. So.
Okay. Oh fuck. Okay.
She was so bland. She literally was only there to be Raph's love interest. I'm not even joking. And he was out of character when she was there. And oh my god, it was just a mess. And
Gotcha.
the writers themselves made it so clear they don't like her. They only put her in there because the fans wouldn't leave them alone about it. I'm not even joking. And it's
Jesus.
like she was such an obnoxious character.
Oh, that reminds me, for some reason, of this one incident. You guys ever heard of Voltron?
I'm not.
I've heard of it, but I have absolutely no idea how the world works or any of the characters.
I've never seen it either. But there is a show called Voltron, and people are into it. I might watch it because there are robots in it or something. But anyways, like Voltron in the show. Like there's apparently a couple of ships that people really enjoyed, and one of the Voltron fans, wanted his ship to happen. So this degenerate goes to the studio and leaks out like storyboards for like or something of the plot of the next few seasons, and they ask him, please remove these off of the internet. And he goes, make my ship canon first, and then I'll remove them.
That's some shit True Hard 94 would do.
That
100%.
That honestly
100%.
That is some.
Yeah.
That is like. It was bullshit. It was absolute bullshit.
You know it's really bad. It's really bad when the creator of something or like someone works on a show, whatever, are fan writes themselves. It's really bad. It's a bad sign. And speaking of
can you give me an example of like a person being a fan rat behind the scenes, like work on the show? Because I know examples. Just like.
Okay, like one friend told me that Ian Flynn. He's
This is I know Dumbsville Podcast.
You tickled my sudden urge to get interested, Bone.
Oh God, really?
Ooh, you tickled my Blade Runner, Bone. Ooh. Oh, jeez. You brought up Ian Flynn. Oh, no.
Dumbsville's probably about to go in.
Ian Flynn.
Okay.
Do you like him?
You know what? That's a complicated question. That's a very... Oh, no. Okay. Let me give you the rundown. So, Ian Flynn... as a person, I don't like him as a person. I think he as a human being is a degenerate. I don't like Ken Penders as a person either. There are people who are like, oh, Ken Penders is the best, and there are people that are like, oh, Ian Flynn is the best. I used to be an Ian Flynn fan. I used to be a full-on like Ian Flynn fan. But after a while, I ended up fucking not liking him after IEW was terrible, and after like a bunch of shit came out, like the guy is a pretty like I don't like Ian Flynn at all. He tried to make Sally Acorn a lesbian, for example.
I heard that. He told me that. I was like, what?
Yeah,
what the hell?
he tried to make Sally Acorn a lesbian. He is a Sonamy fan. That cannot even he won't say like full on, oh, I love Sonamy, but he is like a Sonamy fan.
Okay.
The problem with Ian Flynn is that he derives a lot of his focus away from Sonic and on like either romance or new characters.
I heard something like that. My friend showed me like a link to a video. Two people I think talked about it, and they showed up like a cover of like what I heard he likes Blaze too, but I'm not sure. Like they made what's her name? The new character like Ogly and Blaze and Silver did too or something like that.
Wait a minute, who made the video?
Let me look up. He gave me a link to it on the private YouTube.
Was it Dylan Thomas by any chance?
Maybe it was a guest. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look up a conversation. Hang on.
Was it a podcast?
I think it was a podcast. Yeah.
It was. It had to be Dylan Thomas and Lance Jerkov.
Let me look.
Lance Jerkov. Yeah, I've watched a couple of his videos.
Yeah, I'm friends with him on Discord. I'm friends with both Dylan and Lance on Discord.
Nice.
So the name on the video is called Sonic Insanity Ian Flynn.
Yeah, it's it's Dylan Thomas, definitely.
All right, that was the one. So he showed me the part. He said, "Go to this part where you see this part." So it was a cover of the team, and I heard that this guy likes Blaze. I can't confirm, but that's what I heard in the video. And he made the new character. What was her name? The one, the raccoon, wherever.
Tangle the lemur.
Okay, yeah, that one. I actually like her design, but anyway, I heard that he made her ogling Blaze and Silver also ogling at Blaze. That's what I heard, and I'm like, okay,
well,
something like that.
Ian Flynn is an SJW.
What's that? What does that mean?
Social.
Oh no.
Oh boy. I don't want to get. I don't want to get political.
Don't you do it. I am your voice of reason. Don't you do it.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to get political.
I don't like either, honestly.
Yeah. I won't get political. Basically, he shoves gay people in for the sake of them being gay.
I've heard not just Ian Flynn do that, but people generally when they make games or whatever, they do that as well.
Oh yeah, they'll do that.
That's what they did for fucking Darling in the Franxx. I was mentioning that earlier.
They did that for Mass Effect Andromeda.
Here was the thing. There was this character in Darling in the Franxx that everyone thought died at the beginning of the show. And I won't get into who she is because her character is literally to the point where she's not that important, so I don't need to get into it. But everyone thought she was dead in the beginning of the show because of something that happened. But then there's like the third to last episode, it's revealed that like they had put her in like some cryo tube or something. She was alive. And they brought her back solely for the purpose so that they could hook her up with another girl and have them be lesbians. Literally, I just sat there and was like, why did you bring her back? There was no point to this.
That's stupid.
It's so stupid. And everyone talked shit about it for it. They were like, because we all were like, yo, I think she could come back and be alive. I wonder how they would use that in the plot. No, they just brought her back. Didn't make her say much. And oh yeah, no, she's lesbian now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Sonic93. It's great you bring up Ian Flynn, because gosh darn it, I've went through my Blade Runner crisis. I'm at the point where I hate both Ian Flynn and Ken Penders, probably equally at this point. I think they're both completely inept, stupid, politically charged degenerates.
Wow, really? I would
Jeez.
ask you, like, who do you hate more, but that you already answered me. Like, wow.
Oh, I hate them
That's
both.
really-
I hate them both. And I've talked to Ken Penders before, and you know what? I've talked to Ken Penders before, one-on-one, and you know what? When you're on his side, he's not bad. But when you disagree with him, for example, on politics, he will like basically he'll call you out and be a dick towards you. And it's like, dude, you're a fucking asshole to other people. Like Ken Penders is a genuine, like, the more like I've done my research, I can't help but feel like that Ken Penders and Ian Flynn are both assholes. Like, Ken Penders insulted his own fans because they supported Trump, which I don't care if you like Trump or not. I don't care. Like, it's not, the point is, it doesn't matter whether you like Trump or not. Attacking someone over a political opinion, whether they like Trump or not, is wrong to do. It's a problem where, like, you attack someone for any reason. That's the problem.
Okay.
If Ken Penders supported Trump and Alex hated Trump and Ken attacked him over it, we'd still be here. The problem, though, my further problem, though, Ian Flynn, however, advocated for his fans to attack people that don't like his work.
Say what?
Yeah, Ian Flynn advocated for that. So, I think that both of them are pretty terrible people.
Wow.
In my honest opinion, I don't like either of them. I think they're both terrible human beings. If we're talking about writing, I think that Ian Flynn is miles better. Because Ian Flynn knows how to write dialogue, at least. Because Ken Penders writes like a fan fiction.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I found the cover from the video. I know it's kind of blur, but I think you can still see anyway. Like, look at what's Tangle, the whatever her name is, and then Silver, like someone said in the video, like how they're ogling at Blaze. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know about like whether or not it wouldn't surprise me if Tangle were a lesbian, or something like that in the comics, if you're revealed to be a lesbian, but like I don't know.
I don't know anything myself, but that's what I've heard, and it's like I was like, really, is Ian Flynn that bad? I always thought him as a good writer and always cared about the character development and stuff. So I guess it's not true.
Like, he writes dialogue pretty well. He's very snappy with his dialogue, and I like how he writes dialogue. There are characters he writes really well. Like, surprisingly, he's really good at writing Amy Rose, which is surprising to me. He made Amy Rose a tolerable character, which is a surprise to me. He's not, and during like pre-reboot Archie, he was decent. Like before the Archie comics got rebooted, and after he took over for Ken Penders, he did a really good job writing. He was really decent. It's just that it's just that he was decent, but he was flawed. And after post reboot, he was terrible. And after IDW, he was also terrible. It's the problem that I have with the games, only if they were better written. It's focusing on comedy. It's focusing on like characters that aren't Sonic. It's focusing too much on romance as well. It's about Sonic, not Tangle or Whisper or anything. Because
like, for me, how do I put this? For me, it's like all Sega does is Sonic, and even not even there, they expand him or do anything different. So when Ian does focus on different characters, I don't mind. But you mean like if he's focusing too much on them? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Ian Flynn focuses too much on other characters to the point where it de-emphasizes Sonic as a character.
Like he's not even part of it, right?
You like Sonic's a character in it. He just feels more like a side character. Like,
I see.
Imagine like like those fan fictions where like they like promote their OMG original character.
Yeah.
That's the problem Ian Flynn has. He promotes his original characters too much.
Like his characters aren't original, or like they're just being overused.
When he makes a new character, he puts a lot of spotlight on them.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I'll admit it was the worst during the Archie era. Like pre-reboot it was pretty bad. Post-reboot it was really bad. Like he had characters that were not interesting but had too much time shown on them. It's better in IDW so far, where Sonic's more central, but it probably won't be for long.
Okay, and that's exactly what happened with Mona Lisa in the show. Like as soon as she showed up, literally as soon as she showed up, and as soon as she hit Raphael, the red one, the one who's supposed to be tough, the one who's supposed to be, stubborn and hard to earn his trust and all that junk. He literally fell in love with her because he hit her. He said, "I never been hit that way before. It was kind of nice." And I was like, "Are you into pain? Are you a masochist?" The way he said it,
Yeah.
but
right before like you brought up Ian Flynn, and right after you talked about the character Mona Lisa, what were we going into?
we talked about Sonic and Forces. And then I think when we talked about like characters and stuff,
Gary,
that's where we went from there.
Do you remember Gary?
Remember what? Sorry, my roommate wanted something. What's up?
How we got to this topic.
Right before Ian Flynn, we were getting somewhere. Right before we talked about like fan brats, we were talking about something.
I don't remember, but if you want to talk about fan brats, I can.
You brought up True Love Hard real quick, Sonic93.
I did? Well, I was going to, but
you called him True Blue Heart or something.
What? I don't know his full name. Give me a break.
Well, let's get this straight. His name is True Love Heart 94.
Okay, not Blue. Love. Okay, got it. True Love Heart.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got the Blue from. Huh?
It's probably because he's a Sonic fan. It is the worst name for a person. Like, the guy's a dude. I thought he was a girl at first, but no, it's a full-on dude. Yeah. Everyone, when they first see him, they think it's a girl. But no, it's a man. True Love Heart 94. It is a man. Even though my name is Dumbsville. That's a dumbass name. But at least my name is masculine.
So
I like to think Xylophite Spartan is semi-masculine.
Yeah.
So what's Sonic93 sound like? Man, neutral? Like both ways? Or
Sonic93 is neutral. I think that's pretty neutral.
That's neutral.
It doesn't really Dumbsville is kind of neutral as well. Like Dumbsville, it's a neutral name, but it doesn't lie one way or another. However, if I were to name myself, for example, Slayer of Pussy 94, that'd be a masculine name. That's like Slayer Guns. Imagine a person had the name like Gunslayer 97. Would you think that's a man?
Yeah, I think
yeah.
Sounds.
That's a manly name. Gunslayer 97. That sounds like a man name. And True Love Heart 94. That's a name from a woman.
Somehow I can kind of sense he was a man because get this, while you say it's a kind of girly username, then again, which Sonami fan but haven't we exposed that's a female? Now that you think about it,
everyone. There are actually a large amount like Sonami fans. I think it goes both ways, where there are male and female fans, but shipping's generally more of a feminine thing to do, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, in a way, but at the same time, guys can be very obsessed with
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say if you think shipping is solely for females, you have not seen the My Hero Academia shipping teams.
Oh yeah, it's not purely a female thing. It just tends to be more female.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Here's the funny thing.
I disagree. I think it's.
I see what he means.
Or at least the root of it tends to be a more feminine activity. Like men do it. Men can do feminine things. Men can do like feminine activities too. Like for example, I went to see La La Land in theaters. That's a good ass movie. You know.
Mhm.
You know.
Like.
Fun fact. Fun fact. Apparently, statistically, more women play Sonic than men.
Really?
Really. It's not by a landslide, but more women play Sonic than men.
It kind of makes sense, I guess. But,
yeah.
I'm kind of surprised.
It does make me think two things. I heard, when what was it? When one of the creators of Sonic Forces or developer whatever, when he described the mechanics of the game, which was really bad, he basically confirmed that the reason why you don't do much in Sonic Forces, that some people feel like the level design is very bland, is because the purpose is that you boost to win, which is very dumb, first of all. And secondly, he confirmed that Sonic is known to be outside of Japan, mostly America, not much in Japan, which is also very funny.
So these were the developers of the game, right?
Yeah, the developer said that.
I've seen this interview. The guy goes boost like a madman, right?
Yeah, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I've seen that interview. They bring in both the producer and they bring in the producer of Sonic Forces, who is the guy who directed Sonic 06.
I heard something like that.
Yeah, and they also brought in Takashi Azuka, who runs Sonic Team.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So they brought both of them in. The producer said, you can focus on boosting like a madman instead of getting complicated game mechanics. And I'm like,
what the hell? What the hell?
They're simplifying it for no real reason. There's no reason to simplify it.
Do you know how much I love how they put so much effort not only on the Werehog but also on the Day Sonic? It was not simplified. It was so good. Boost, double jump, everything.
The boost formula was already pretty accessible. They had a bunch of like small sort of details that are more complicated, but it was still like
it was so good.
It was simple. It was simple. It was still like you could get your head around it.
It wasn't easy. It was so challenging. That's what I liked about the day stages.
Sonic Unleashed is hard.
Sonic. What?
Sonic Unleashed is a hard ass game, honestly.
Yes, and I love it. And I love it. I love it. The day stages are so good. I love how you can like wall jump. There's a time, we have to. What's it called? When you have to press a certain button.
The quick time events. I hate those.
Yes. No, they're awesome. I think it's really like it's challenging.
I feel like listen.
It's artificial.
I defend the day stages, right? I like the day stages, but I will disagree that 99% of QuickTime events in video games are just boring and mainly meant to keep the player awake during certain moments. There's no real skill involved in a QuickTime event.
Well, you have to react fast, and it's frustrating.
And here's the thing: in Sonic games, you're given so much time to react for shit like that. It's like it doesn't really matter.
In the game, in the beginning of the game, yeah, okay, but later on, you have to be really quick, otherwise you'll die. I remember,
it's
I even made a video.
It brings in
Yeah,
it brings in a random element to the game, because when you do a quick time event, it's a random number of buttons that you have to
yeah.
press.
It's random buttons. It's not like specific ones. Like I made a video where I was playing Sonic Unleashed Eggman Land. I died so many times on that part where I have to quick time event press random buttons. It's stressful. It's like, dang it, I couldn't pass it. I keep dying on that part.
I honestly prefer how Colors and Generations did it. Like Colors had the A button, you just press that, and it's like you get more skill level or something. And with Generations, the rainbow rings give you boost when you do the tricks on them. I prefer how they did it. They don't punish you for getting them wrong. Instead, they reward you for being able to pull them off. You know?
Yeah, I see, but I like the way Sonic Unleashed was, like, because it was challenging. It was hard. Like you have to. It's not easy, basically, and I liked that a lot. I really did. But I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm. With Forces, there was a lot less room for that.
Basically, Sonic Forces lacks a lot of things. The story, the gameplay, but for me, the story is just shit. What the hell happened to it?
It's you know what Sega doesn't know how to write stories anymore.
No.
Yeah, I think we've gotten that point across. They don't know how to write a story.
It used to be so much better, in my opinion, but now it's like, what the hell? You don't even know what you're doing. You can't even keep a character consistent. So I agree.
It's kind of sad when Mario Odyssey, a game with a story that's pretty much just existing, is a genuinely, unironically better story than Sonic Forces.
Like Mario's purpose is the same thing most of the time, saving Peach, and I honestly am tired of that. As much as I love Peach, she's one of my favorite characters. I wanna see her do something else. I want to see her not being just
Mario 3D World did that.
What Peach getting kidnapped or
Peach not getting kidnapped.
I love Super Princess Peach. I love that game. I have it. I love that game.
Super Mario 3D World had Peach not getting kidnapped either. They had Peach as a playable character.
They did? Oh
yeah.
I thought you meant 3DS. I was like, what?
No,
oh yeah,
no,
okay.
On the Wii U, they had the sprite fairies and stuff.
Oh, I haven't played it, so that's why I didn't know which one you were talking about.
Me neither. I'm just a Mario fan. Also, Super Paper Mario fucked me up.
What happened?
You ever played Super Paper Mario?
Never played it, but I've heard of it. I've heard of the series.
That was the original Spec Ops: The Line. Okay, that game.
Oh God, what?
That game will fuck you.
What do you mean?
It gets dark near the end. It gets dark.
But it looks so cute. How can a game like that be dark?
Luigi gets brainwashed in the game. Okay.
No, not Luigi! Not Luigi! He's awesome!
He gets brainwashed and becomes Mr. L in the game.
Oh! I heard about Mr. L.
I don't know what that means.
Mr. L? Oh, Gary, you never played Super Paper Mario. That game will fuck you up, man.
So, I haven't played it, but I've heard it.
So will Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. That game's pretty messed up, too.
I never thought something that looks cute can be so dark.
Oh yeah. I mean, if Undertale's a testament to anything.
Undertale, it looks neutral. Like, it doesn't look like a child game, but it doesn't look too mature either, in my opinion.
Undertale gets super... And Earthbound too, as well. Earthbound Mother 3. Those games, they look adorable, but they will fuck you up, okay?
Earthbound, is that the one where Ness is it and Lucas?
Yeah, Ness and Lucas are from the Earthbound games, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It sounded familiar. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
but they don't sell it in America, do they?
So here's the thing. So Earthbound came out in America and flopped. What?
Really?
So Earthbound in Japan is called Mother, and it's a trilogy. There's Mother 1, 2, and 3. Mother 1 was on the NES, and it was going to come out in America, but it was canceled. There's a whole, the game was fully translated and everything. It was just canceled because of the SNES.
Okay.
Mother 2 on the Super Nintendo came out in the US, and that became Earthbound. That became Earthbound in America.
Okay.
And it costed $70 in the 80s
That's
90s when it came out. Yeah, and adjusting for inflation, $70 in the 90s is $100 now.
Ooh, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, and the game came out with an instruction manual, like a big old player's guide, like a player's guide manual thing. The guides, the player's guide things, the books.
Oh, like a guidebook, yeah.
Yeah, that helps you beat the game. It came with that, and it came in like a big oversized box.
Ooh,
And,
wow.
and the game flopped hard. It
Do
really
you know
flopped.
why?
Yeah, it was a big loss for Nintendo. It did not sell well, but critically, it was amazing.
Huh.
Like
Okay.
it was like, and it's a cult classic. Earthbound is considered one of the greatest JRPGs of all time. Mother 3 was going to come out on the Nintendo 64, but it got canceled and then moved over to the Game Boy Advanced. And then it was released in Japan only.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like,
Yeah.
only Earthbound, even the games where Roy and Marth, same thing happened to them. They were only released in Japan.
Well,
I think.
with Fire Emblem, it was
Fire Emblem, yeah.
it wasn't until Roy and Marth were put into Smash Brothers that the games were localized for the West.
So but they didn't flop, right?
They had their they were niche. They didn't. I wouldn't say they flopped. They had a niche audience.
Okay, like
But
recent or like.
it wasn't until like recently that Fire Emblem became like decently like popular with the 3DS games like Awakening and stuff.
Okay.
But with Mother 3 there is a fan translation in English, and the fan translation is phenomenal. It was made by Tomato, who actually worked on localizing games before, and the fan translation is really great. And I played it, and it's a great game.
Okay.
It's like, but it never got an official Western release.
I see. All right.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I've tried keeping up with what you all have been going on about, and I just kind of got lost, so I just kind of sat here. I was like, yeah.
Now I know how I feel at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, we kind of traded spots.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No, you're good. You're good.
I mean, hey, we're concerned, thinking about each other. We're not like, talking.
we got
Like, as
ton-
in-
we got plenty of time.
Yeah, but
Alright.
I have one topic I want to talk about, if that's all right.
Sure.
So before I came in, I heard that you guys talked about that. You mentioned to Gary that I was gonna make a True Love Heart 94 video, and you said it's outdated.
I was going to convince you to make one. That's what I said. I was trying to get you to make one.
I'm like, why not? It's just that I just need information.
Yeah, I got plenty of dirt. Gary and I got plenty of dirt.
Oh yeah, no, I am directly a part of the True Love Heart 94 drama, because obviously you know what he did to me, right? You know what he did to me, right?
Yeah. You told me the whole cancer thing and temper thing, which fuck, man. I was like, dude, are you serious? And it's like, you know what's so ironic? This guy, he was like, make Boom Tsunami happen. When I love Tsunami, but I hate Boom Tsunami. I can't stand it. I hate how they did Amy. I hate how they're shoving Tsunami in your face. It's annoying. It's like, at least Sega, they were subtle. Sorry, Boom, they're just shoving your face 24/7, and most of the time, it's
Ooh,
always
Tsunami, spicy.
Oh yeah,
I
that
thought-
did happen.
Are you fucking serious? Oh
Harsh.
dude, don't stop sighing like that.
I just no, I literally can't stand him, dude. I don't forgive him. Sonic93, you don't follow me on Twitter, but like a while back, and this is something else happened on the Dumbsville Discord. Some random motherfucker showed up into the server and was just spamming Sonami shit.
I told Sonic93 about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came on my
And then-
server and I talked shit to him.
But did
In
she
the
see
DM.
the thing she said? Did she see the thing that he said about me?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god. Let me see if I can find the picture again.
Just
But
tell her.
basically, he was basically a True Love Heart sympathizer, right? And kept trying to tell everyone, like, you know, stop bothering him. He said, oh, he's apologized for all the things he said. And then I said, he said he my aunt died of cancer, so yeah, fuck him. And then he said,
Yeah.
and then he and then he mentioned me and said, so you deserve it.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I just
that's
feel
what
like, what?
that's what I want to talk about. The things I can mention when I talk about True Love 94, like what I feel about him and how it's like.
Sonic93, once again, you gotta get the name down. True Love Heart 94. Took me a long time, but you said True Love 94.
Did I? Ah, dang it!
You'll get there.
At
You'll
least-
get there. It's muscle memory for me at this point. True Love Heart 94. It's muscle memory.
I thought it
Yeah.
was like, okay, don't say blue, don't say blue. It's love, don't say blue. Then I forget it anyway.
Yeah. Harsh opinions. Her name is Harsh Opinions. I know
What's
her.
that?
I know her real name, but I won't tell it here.
Oh, don't worry about it. Well, where did she come from?
What? She's from,
Where did the topic?
she's from America.
No,
America,
I mean,
baby.
Oh, I mean, like, where did the topic of her come? Like, why are you bringing her up?
Because you said don't
Like
say
that.
blue.
Oh,
Oh, you
But-
mean with True Love Heart? Oh, you mean with
Yes.
True Love Heart?
I always say True Blue Heart.
Oh, I
That's
thought
why I
I
said-
thought you were talking about my girlfriend. Okay.
Oh my god.
Two very different people. Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I would do that. No, I always say True Blue Heart, not True Love Heart. That's what I was thinking. Don't say blue. Don't say blue. Don't say blue.
Yeah.
Say love instead.
It's True Love Heart. It's not True Blue Heart.
On a random off-topic note, my tweet that I made a tweet a while back saying about how I was going to take a break from streaming and all that. Some random person named Isabel followed me on Twitter, saw that tweet, and just replied with a very zoomed-in picture of your face, Dumbsville, like the fucking Obi-Wan face. And I have no context as to why. It's kind of there.
Okay.
It's just
It's
me.
like it's bothered me. Like it's just you just staring. I mean, I have no idea how to feel about it because there's no reason for you to be there. Like I never mention you in the tweet. All I say is, "Hey, I'm gonna be taking a break from streaming to focus on grades and all that shit. I'll be on Discord and Twitter, but that's about it."
Do you close your eyes
Can-
and see me?
Can I see it? Can I see the picture?
It's
I'm gonna DM it to you on Discord, Sonic93.
It's my it's on my avatar. It should be on the Skype picture. Is this a picture?
It's just a smug Obi-Wan zoomed in really far.
Yeah, Sonic93. You see my avatar, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lego
Okay.
Obi-Wan. It's just that zoomed in.
Oh,
And I
thought
have
you
no context as to why. It's just there. It's just
were staring into your soul.
why?
When you close your eyes, do you see this sexy face?
Oh, stop it!
It would be sexy if you hadn't left me. Fuck.
Someone made a gif of it.
What?
Yeah, I saw that.
Seriously? Can I see it? Is it there? I want to see it.
I got you. I'm going to go into my pictures folder with all my weird
my
pictures.
God.
All right.
There it is. Well, OBS.
God, I'm scarred for life. No. Why is it so terrifying?
This is why this is my avatar. This is exact.
No. No. Why is it so scary? It's like gonna come out of that and just just rape me or something.
Oh, gee.
What? You want some fuck?
No. I realized, no, I shouldn't feel the Dumbsville shipping. No, I take it back. No.
Harsh, baby, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean it. It was an accident. I didn't mean to make things worse.
Oh my god.
You and Dumbsville forever, okay?
What the fuck?
I know we're a mess. I'm a mess.
No.
My life is a whole fucking mess, alright?
That's a move.
Okay.
That's a move.
My life is a mess. It wasn't until recently when I stopped listening to XXXTentacion and Juice World just to make myself feel better.
Yeah, see, I just continue doing unhealthy habits that make me the way I am, and it's just like, yeah.
Oh,
what?
Just listen to.
It's like the fucking.
Just listen to XXXTentacion 17. That'll make you want to kill yourself, but not really.
Oh, honey, that's a daily mood for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you calling him honey when he dumped you?
I was just saying it's.
Hey, it's not gay. We have the no homo rule.
Yep.
Okay.
It's look.
Whatever you say.
Gary, whose dick is feminine?
The what?
What?
Whose dick is more feminine?
Who's more feminine?
Who are we comparing here?
Whose dick is more feminine, yours or mine, Gary? Who has the
Can I answer that?
Can I answer that?
I don't know how you know the answer, Sonic93, but please tell me the answer.
You, Gary.
Gary, you have the feminine dick. You have the fem dick.
This is really hurting my self-esteem.
Gary, it's okay to have a feminine dick. That makes it cuter.
This is hurting my self-esteem more than I thought it would. I had a feeling it was me. I was just sitting in my mind saying, she's gonna say me. She's gonna say me. And as soon as she said me, I was like, I prepared myself for this moment, and yet here I am.
Gary, we've never even seen your dick. For all I know, it could be covered in pubic hair.
Ew!
Yeah,
no.
Gross.
It's shit.
Yeah, gross.
You ever see like those condoms that are like they got like what was it? Don't they have like hair on them or some shit?
What?
Or, like,
Seriously?
I swear to God, I thought that was a thing.
Ew!
Like, not like I don't know. It was really fucking gross.
That is gross.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to lose right now because I'm tired of shit. But like, I swear to God, I thought that was a thing.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's
all right. Let's change the topic now.
Help me! I'm dying inside.
Can I just say something else before we change the topic? When you said that, this reminds me. I've heard that the fangirls of Edward were so desperate that what was it? Like someone invented like a paper or like a doll version of Edward, something like that, so the girls can pretend to be married to him. And a frozen something, they put something in the refrigerator to freeze it so they can feel like they're having sex with Edward.
Oh, you mean, did they freeze semen?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
That reminds me, this is really fucked up. So we all know who Sally Acorn is. I'm sure we're aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, where are you going with this?
Some guy made a Sally Acorn sex doll with human bones.
Ew! What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
What the?
This is real. Some guy made a Sally Acorn sex doll using human bones, like the bones of actual dead people.
Ew! Hey, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh my God!
Sonic fans, why does everybody make fun of Sonic fans? Also Sonic fans. Let me go ahead and make a sex doll out of human bones for an anthropomorphic fucking chipmunk.
There's also There's also a guy who has like a Sonic doll, who's been, and it's a 20-year-old Sonic doll. And
Kai Dahlia?
No, this is a man.
No, it's so funny how you
Wait.
mentioned Delia, huh?
But anyways, there's a man who has been fucking a Sonic doll for 20 years.
What the hell? What the fuck?
That's.
What?
Yeah.
Hey Gary, why have you stepped so far away from the Sonic community? Here you go. Here's some great reasons for you right here.
Yeah. And the saddest part is there are pictures of him and his Sonic doll.
Having sex or just them
Yeah.
together?
Yes.
Oh my god!
And
How did those pictures exist? Did like someone take it, or did he just like put it on his shelf?
the guy took the pictures and posted them on this website about like how people like fuck their plush toys.
No!
And
I hate this community. Congratulations! I now
see-
officially fully hate this community.
I've seen these pictures on Twitter, and there are brown stains on the Sonic doll.
Brown? What do you mean brown stains? What are brown stains? Like what's that supposed to mean?
I
Is it
don't.
blood or something?
There are. You know what? They look. I don't want to know. They are brown. They are brown. They are brown stains.
Stop.
I don't want to know where they came from.
God, dude, what the fuck?
Stains. I mean, I don't want to sound dirty, but I would at least expect white, semen, cum, whatever, not brown stains.
He probably shoved that toy up his ass.
Oh God.
I want to kill myself too. It's okay. You're not the only one.
I think we.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, let me tell you something I never got to make a video on. I kept saying I wanted to make a video on it, and I never did just because I got lazy and kind of ran out of time to where it just felt like it was out of place and unnecessary. I always wanted to make a video kind of in a similar fashion to Dumbsville's about the subreddit for Sword Art Online, because I have never met more entitled and toxic gatekeeping fans for a community than the Sword Art Online subreddit.
Gary,
Like,
you haven't made a video in a long ass time. I need more videos from you, Daddy.
I stopped making videos that way I could do streams because I wanted to stream, but then I made the channel for I made the channel for like highlights of streams. But then I decided, hey, it'd be really cool if I did an r-sao video, and I never did because with the first time I wanted to make it was when it was really bad. It was really bad to where even the mods were trying to step in, but then the mods were getting pushed back by the community. Like the community hated the mods. And then I was going to go do a video on it, but then it was like a month later. So it's like, all right, well, it's out of time. Then the new anime for Sword Art Online Alicization is out right now. And episode 10 of it contained another sexual assault -- rape scene. And I was like, and this community is so toxic and defensive of the show. They were defending that rape scene and that it felt, and that it actually handled it well. When it was handled very poorly, it was dragged on for far too long, and just it's like it's so bad. And
Gary,
I wanted to make
the money is on YouTube, and you gotta get that dough.
It's bold of you to assume I could get anything beyond 50 subs if I started trying to upload again.
Well, I mean, Gary, you're associated with me, so.
Yeah, congratulations. No, it's I don't have, dude. I really would, but once again, I'm at the problem where it's so far beyond that point now that like I don't know if it would warrant a video. Like I just feel like if I made it, I would just sit there and have people say, like, wow, you're really behind on this one, aren't you? And you know what? They'd be right. I'm super far behind at this point. That whole controversy was like a few months ago, I think.
Well, a few months ago is old enough. By the time the True Love Heart drama happened, it was already like a few months old.
Fair enough. But even then, the problem is I don't have Sony Vegas Pro or any form of editing software available on my laptop, and I don't know what it's compatible with.
What kind of What kind of laptop do you have? Do you have like a Mac or a what?
I have an HP laptop.
All right.
Just you can actually download a free version of Sonic Vegas. I did that once. So.
Oh yeah, I downloaded mine through obviously legal, not
Yeah,
pirated methods as well.
totally legal. Yeah.
I remember the video I was watching to get it legally and not through illegal methods, and the guy said you can't take down this video because this is technically educational. I'm just showing you how to do it and showing me uninstalling it afterwards because I'm just being educational, guys. You can't take down the video, and it was the funniest thing ever.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
Okay then.
But yeah, I wanted to make a video on them, and I guess I still could if I could find the right editing software and find a way to get gameplay or just something.
There's plenty of editing software out there that'll work, even if it's kind of laggy. I was able to use Premiere Pro on my laptop, and it was decent.
The problem for me is I have no way of having B-roll gameplay or anything, and I don't have a webcam that works at the moment. Like, I could probably find a way to smuggle my mic back up here and make that work for a while, but the problem is
you can just use a Movie Maker. It's like the simplest and most basic thing to use. I've used Movie Maker for a long time.
Well, see, here's the thing. I want visuals that are, like, appealing and something to keep your attention, not just, like, static pictures the entire time, because...
No.
Like,
No. I mean, you can also use Movie Maker on videos. Like, it doesn't have to be just pictures. That's what I mean. Like,
I know, but I don't have any method of getting those videos right now. I don't have a capture card to record anything, and my laptop isn't strong enough for me to record something on OBS.
So you mean like you want to record your gameplay or something?
Yeah, originally what like my original plan for the video was, before I wasn't able to bring my PC up here, back up to my dorm, was that I was going to record gameplay of like the Sword Online video games as like a basis on the ground of like, one, it relates to the topic I'm talking about. Two, prove that, you know, like I'm not just some guy that's watching this from the outside, doesn't watch the show and doesn't care about like the community and shit. Because I somewhat care, because I think the show can be better and can be improved, and so can the community. But the problem is that this Reddit is so toxic and so mind-numbing when it comes to criticism of the show. Like, it's so bizarre to me.
Well, Gary, I think that you can still make videos like that. I mean, like, you can, like, even without gameplay, you can ask, like, you could probably find one of my artists. I think like one of my artists would be open to make like talk sprites for you or something.
If you can find somebody that can make me talk sprites, I will make the video.
Guys, shout out here. Shout out to all the people watching this video. All of you artists out there, Gary needs talk sprites. Gary needs some talk sprites.
You can use like if you go to my Twitch channel, I have a sprite there, or Dumbsville, I can send you one for reference if people want to use it. I have one picture of me that's been made. I had somebody that watched my streams make a profile picture for me, and that's a good basis. You also can probably find pictures of me online. You can look at my Twitter if you need reference. But if I have someone make me talk sprites, I will put as much forward effort as I can to make that video. I will find some way to make it happen.
Perfect. Sounds great. So do we want to? So I think that might be like, how long have we been streaming or not? Streaming,
We've been going for at least a couple hours, I'd say, or so.
2 hours and 17 minutes. I think that was a good discussion.
I think this is a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah. Anything else we want to say before we wrap it up?
Me? No.
All right.
Not really.
Twitch.tv/ZombifiedSpartan. I don't stream there anymore. You can also follow me on Twitter, because that's where I mainly been talking lately. I talk on Dumbsville's Discord if you want to talk to me there. Yeah, and just thank you all for watching.
Sonic93, you want to advertise yourself?
I've never done it before. I mean, I don't really have an advertisement.
I can do it for you. I can advertise for you. I'll end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. I know it's like it's been a long ass time, just because we're all super busy. But now we've got I think a formula coming out. So we've got some guests, we got some people. I think this was a good podcast. I think we got enough down here. Thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. Thank you guys so much. If you liked this, don't forget to like and subscribe to both this channel and my main channel. Subscribe to Sonic93. Thank you so much for being on here, Sonic93. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on here. You're a revolutionary. And
Yay.
heck yeah. And subscribe to Gary too on his Twitch channel. I don't know how that. I don't use Twitch a whole lot.
You can just follow me because I still ain't affiliated 1 year later.
Heck yeah.
You can still follow me. It still supports the streams. Really appreciate it either way.
Heck yeah. Follow Gary. Follow Song93. Follow me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Have a good night.